Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday, February 11th, 2019. My name is Yusuf, and this is Mortgage Monday. As a mortgage loan officer, it is my job to help my clients get the best possible mortgage program for them, but also to get them the best possible interest rate, right? And the way you do that is you have the highest score you can possibly have. Well, number one, that comes in understanding how credit works, and number two, in understanding how to get a better score using a systematic approach, right? The FICO scores, the Fair Isaac and Company, is a pretty much secret formula derived by the FICO in order to understand how to determine someone's credit worthiness, right? We have three different credit bureaus. We have Equifax, we have Experian, and we have TransUnion. And each one of those scores are ran when it comes time for you to get a mortgage, right? In order for you to get the best possible interest rate, you have to have the best possible score. And in this video, we're covering the top 5 strategies you can implement in 2019 to achieve that really high credit score. So strategy number 1 is going to be called utilization, right? Utilization is a pretty simple way of explaining how much of your entire credit limit you're using in a given month. So, for example, say you have 5 credit cards. Each one of them has a $1,000 limit. That means your entire credit limit is $5,000. For you, you need to be using less than 10% of that limit in order for you to achieve the highest possible credit score. Meaning that out of that $5,000, you should keep your credit limit in balance at under $500 per month. Strategy number 2 is going to be called derogatory marks, right? Derogatory marks are things like foreclosures, bankruptcies, accounts in collection, etc. It's your job to make sure, number 1, you avoid getting in any of those type of situations, but number 2, if you do, you remove them from your credit account. You do that through a credit repair company or by consulting the actual credit bureaus to help remove those accounts from your credit history. Number 3 are going to be called hard inquiries, right? Hard inquiries are where someone pulls your credit to determine your credit worthiness as a borrower. So lenders will do that for things like mortgages, car loans, and sometimes even credit cards. It's important to distinguish between a soft inquiry and a hard inquiry and make sure you are minimizing the number of hard inquiries you have in a given year. So in a given year, you want to make sure you have less than 2 hard inquiries in a 12-month period. Any more than that, and it's going to impact your credit and lower it down. Number 4 are going to be the total number of accounts open, right? So number 1, it's important to understand how many total credit accounts you have open, how many mortgages, how many car loans, how many credit cards, how many student loan accounts. And you want to make sure you're, number 1, diversifying in these accounts, right? So you want to have about 10 to 12 credit accounts. What does that do for you? Well, it shows other lenders that you are able to maintain positive balances in all different kinds of lending criteria, right? So making sure you're diversified is critical, but also making sure you're diversified in different types of credit accounts is also just as critical. So let's maintain 10 to 12 credit accounts. And last but not least is a simple and obvious but critical one, and that is payment history, right? It is very important to maintain a 100% payment history and you're paying all your debts on time, right? If you're 30 days late, 60 days late, or 90 days late, the credit company that you're using is going to report that late payment to the credit bureaus, and that's going to adversely affect your credit history, right? So make sure you're paying on time, make sure you're setting automatic payments, and make sure you have no more than 1 late payment in a 12-month period, and that'll guarantee you maximize your credit profile. And there you have it, folks. That are 5 ways to guarantee you increase your credit profile in 2019 to get you a mortgage and to get you the best possible interest rate. If you guys have any questions about this stuff, we also can consult with a credit repair company, credit attorneys. I have all these kind of people in my network since I'm dealing with credit every single day with all my clients, right? And if you guys have any questions in particular or want to implement these strategies in a more detailed fashion to help you develop a roadmap to purchasing a home and getting a mortgage, contact me today. Have a good one.